right where we left off, we're hopping into another episode of Bannerlord. So when we left off, we lost the last tournament, and that's not ideal. However, I'm going to see if they might have another one going on. And I know there's one kind of at a different town. I forget the name. Okay, Marnoth and Jamaris. Okay. So it is possible for us to go participate in another one. I think I might do so. And we'll see how that goes. These are big, right? Because they do help out with the money quite a bit. The only problem is they don't necessarily help out like my parties. They don't help my party at all, and they kind of just only get me that experience. However, it's not bad, and it is a good way to earn that money, and especially right off. We're very, very poor. You know, only 630 some dinars. So, it's just kind of one of those things we gotta go do. And if we can win, we can win, right? So that's the goal right here. So we're gonna go to go to the arena and join that tournament. Oh. There we go. So we could get some good gauntlets or some mittens, I guess, whatever. Right here, yeah, they're basically gauntlets. So I don't like the huge. Oh, especially not being archer. It's not big. Oh, I suck at archer too.
You are done.
That's good. Okay, so we're chilling. Oh, that's not good. No, wait, no, stop. This isn't good. I'm terrible with a bow. Absolutely atrocious. Alright, so maybe I can do something. They got shields, right? Oh, stop. Hello, horse. No, I'm not doing that. Come here. That's perfect. Okay, so it's just me. So we have to eliminate 2 of these guys here. Honestly, it might be better off if I just let these guys fight out. Oh, that's not good. No, are you? Oh, I'm getting real sick of this shit. Man, that sucks. So we got eliminated first round again. So these tournaments are not treating us very well. So perhaps it's time to move on just for a little bit. Oh man, I want those. Okay, well it's too late. Looters are gone. I missed it. My bad. So we've been having some bad luck with the tournaments. That's all right. We will, I guess, continue. See if we can't catch these mountain bandits. They are moving just about a little bit slower than us. We should be able to catch them, assuming that we don't run into like a large group of people. I really don't want to do that. All right. Yeah, let's send the troops. Yikes. So we did lose some archers. Might not have been the best go to do that. Okay, that stinks. Alright, actually, we need a horse. Okay. If we want to get some cavalry, we need a horse. That's not a bad way to go here, right? So, overall, not bad. What do we got here? This is better than ours. These trunks don't do anything, so... Alright, perfect. So, not ideal. We did lose a pretty decent amount of people. I probably should have not just sent the troops on that one. Probably not a good idea. However, we did do good on this, so we get a pretty decent amount of money on that. Let's see. Oh, and we can also... Alright, leave. So, we need horses to get the upgrade on those cavalry. However, we can get them cheaper if we go to the town that we were doing our trades with before at Ascar. So that's probably the move right there, right? The goal is to get to level 125 on trade. However, I think that might take more than just this episode, so I will be getting into a little bit more battles, trying to balance this out a little bit more, but I do want to get a nice foundation of money underneath me before we do anything by doing these trade moves, right? So we'll see. Maybe we can catch these looters as well. They are going pretty slow. Okay. These guys, I will just send troops, though. Perfect. Okay, so they didn't die. So I guess with looters, we also got a peasant. So we'll see how this goes. You know, maybe not. I don't think we need someone else in our party, not a peasant. A peasant. Not to be mean, you know, but he is a peasant. But you know, I will be doing some more battles, and I guess we'll keep the auto send down a little bit. In the future, auto battle doesn't really matter too much because losing troops is a natural part of the game. But right now, it's hard. And that 1621 band, I really don't want to get in the middle of. This is good though. These silver ore, oh, that is worth quite a bit. Wow, that's big. So that silver ore you can buy at Ortiz, it said, for a pretty decent amount. Wow, okay, we can buy a lot of these horses, which is good. Honestly, might even be able to get. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do all of them. And these are very expensive, but we will go with one of those. And then we can upgrade in our party. Should be able to get, yes, okay, this is perfect. Look at that, that is big. That horseman is huge, right? So, see if I can't rotate this a little bit here. I want to avoid these large looter parties here. The big thing is we got a large herd, right? Yeah. So we have a large herd, which means we have a larger amount of horses than, or a larger amount of, like these sumpter horses, so these cargo type horses, than we have a party size and the amount of horses that are not, right? So we got a large amount, which is giving us that minus 2.2 speed, which making us go very slow, right? So we just gotta be careful not to hit any bandits. So this will take a bit of time, but that's okay. We might run out of money before we get there, however, though that horse did cost us quite a bit of gold. And I don't want to lose the cavalry, so we might have to see if we can find. We're not going to be able to find any looters at this point, which isn't ideal, but this will bring us a lot of money once we get to. Yeah, okay. So we will start to lose some people, and that's okay. But once we get here, we'll be having a lot of money, which is good. These horses should make us a very decent amount once we get up to Ortizia. And then we can kind of branch back. And once we get this better foothold of money underneath us, we can branch back over to here. Now, this is going to really hurt the morale. But it is a way. It is what it is, right? So we basically just got to get through. Yeah, perfect. All right. So this will bring us lots of money. Yeah, okay, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Got it. Okay, now I'm going to pick up a couple more of these guys because we can't afford it. And this is big right here, so this trade level, right? Alright, so we're probably going to go for sell price penalty trade goods. 15 and sell price for equipments. Let's go trade goods. We'll do done, which is good because now we can trade. And we know that the silver is pretty silver ore here. Yes, this stuff is cheap, right? So we can go with that big time, right? Okay. Let's see, sumpter horses are a little expensive, so we can't quite carry that much, so we will be overburned. So I think I'm just going to go down right about there. Perfect. Okay, so this should bring us a very good profit, and we should be able to get all the way back to Askar without having too much. Perfect. That'll bring it back up to 5 speed. It's great, and we have a couple more recruits, so if we can meet a couple smaller groups of looters, we can head into combat with them. This should be my last trip before we make our way back over to the Southern Empire. I do like to participate with the Southern Empire when it comes to like the mid-game, because I think they're strong, but they are constantly in war, which is not ideal. Oh, that was big, actually. Maybe I'm gonna go try and take those looters. Okay, Okay, that's what I want to do. These guys are big. Oh, I'm starving now, so that's not ideal. I have to get food. How am I missing this so badly? Not ideal. Morale is heckin' low. That's alright. And we need to get in a battle to avoid that morale loss. So we're gonna grab some grain. It's not ideal. But be okay. I think we lost. Yeah, okay, someone got wounded, so this is gonna be a slow march back to Ascar, right? We're just a little overburdened. There we go. Morale not so bad anymore. I don't think I can track down those looters, but on the way back I could probably take them, I guess. So that's a big part of this, is balancing that wage and balancing that dinar amount. However, as we move on a little bit, get a little better money-wise, we can start kind of blacksmithing and things like that. So these desert bandits they definitely got us beat. They have 3 cavalry, which is not ideal. And we only have 1. So these guys might actually be able to take us if we were to go in a fight with them. I do want to try and fight them, though. I think that would be fun. Okay, so, yeah, so that'll get us a pretty decent profit, I guess. We will be losing a little bit, but this is good. All of our items are marked for the most part. Pretty good. So, let's buy some grain. Let's go up to 20. That should give us 28 days till no food. Perfect. It's only 33. We'll go a little more, and we'll buy 2 mules. Actually, no, we'll go some sumpter horses, because then we can get some carrying capacity, which is good. Later on, I will use mules. They give a little bit better carrying capacity, but for now, we'll do sumpter horses because they're cheaper, right? So I saw there was like a group of 4 mountain bandits up here. Or not mountain bandits, desert bandits, right? So maybe we can run into either some looters up here or something along those lines. Perfect. I like the group of 16 is big. I would like that. Big time. What are they running at? We're running at 5.1, and they're running probably close to 3.1. Perfect. Let's not get caught. Perfect. It's just us and them. We're definitely not sending troops in this scenario. Sometimes, if they outnumber you, it is better to send
archers. Move! Move!
Sometimes it's better to send your troops in, because it gives you those better odds, right? Alright, so we're gonna we got a lot of archers, which is good. They should be able to pummel a ring down on these bad boys. But sometimes in the scenario, if you're a little outnumbered, but they have you winning it in the simulation, sometimes it's better to take that simulation and let it happen. Right? Got one. This horse is terrible. Perfect, look at that. Now we got him fleeing. Alright. And we can also send our cavalries kind of doing his own thing a little bit there. So if we can get ahead of these leaders, I'm going to hop off, see if I can train my athlete just a little bit. Mostly because my horse is super slow. Alright. Yeah. I think we bought some horses. I should replace those horses with this one. Or this one with that. This couple that we just got. So I will do that after this. Okay. Let's see. Getting that one-handed up is going to be big. Alright, so we wounded 3 of them, which is good. We can take them as prisoners. They only give us 15, so I might not, just for the sake of keeping, our speed up a little bit, right? Because we don't want to be too encumbered I'm not gonna go for those last 4. Actually, yeah, fuck it, I will. They're a little quicker, but we should be able to take them. This time I will send the troops. Perfect. So groups of 4 looters like that, send the troops. We're gonna go other archer. These guys, we need a horse and some XP to do it, but oh, the grain's big. That's good. So we got a decent amount of gold actually from that, which is good. Good interaction, and we're actually gonna be able to hop up here real quick, and we're gonna be able to head back to the Southern Empire territories and do just fine, right? So we can participate in some tournaments up there to get some money. And then we're going to focus a little bit on some smithing a little bit later on. Let's go to here real quick. Let's just check our inventory. We're going to go, because we have a lame sumpter horse here, yeah. So I just want to go with a regular sumpter horse. So this is essentially nothing. I'm going to just kind of throw him away. Because we don't need him anymore. He's not going to provide anything for us. Oh, I also forgot we level 25. So every time we, like, these increments of 25 out of the bat are going to give us more. Will give us these perks here, right? So let's see if they went to higher. Shield Bastion now deal 50% more damage. No, I'm definitely going that one. That's big. And we got these focus points, right? So I will be chucking these into. Let's go smithing for 1. We're gonna go steward for another. So the Quartermaster's big because if you check this clan button here, got parties. We're not allowed. We are the Quartermaster, right? Just by default. But as we get more and more advanced within the game, the steward ability allows us to get like 50 extra troops, which is huge, very big. I don't know where he's trying to go on that. Interesting. But that is something down the line, so it's good to toss those into there early and kind of learn that skill. It's good with like food that's different. So anytime you have food that's like not just grain, you're gonna increase morale, which is gonna boost that steward level, right? Oh, that's kind of a battle I'd like to take, honestly. 19 of them, I think we could definitely do that. They're very quick though. Speedy. We can catch up to them. Perfect, right here. Perfect. So we're going to have to set up a little bit. Oh, actually, we're right in the middle of the open. Honestly.
Infantry! Move! Archers forward! Cavalry after me!
We do have a couple cavalry, just me and him. But we will be slowing down here. I just want to make sure my infantry and my archers are all set up correctly. They are. Perfect. Look at that.
Horsemen, kill them all!
So, in this scenario, I really like having the horsemen. They're just gonna get better and better as time goes on. As I get these, groups of recruits up and up. So he wounded my guy.
Give them hell!
Which isn't good, but now they're retreating, which is good. So he did injure my equip, right? Which isn't terrible, I guess. At least he's not dead. It's kind of a weird way of saying it. But it's not good to only kill however many we killed here. We didn't want to kill many. We want to kill a lot more. Gets you better experience for your troops. But these guys they retreat so fast. Oh, how am I missing his head, dude? Okay, you know what? Oh, I'm terrible, I guess. I'm really butchering this. There we go. That's one. He's not even dead, though. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. Hop up here. Hop off. We're just gonna train. We're gonna train one-handed, athletics. Perfect. Just like that. And now we're gonna call it. So we injured 2 of them. Probably not gonna take them captive. But this is big. We will go archers. We're not gonna upgrade these yet because I just don't want to increase the wage, right? But having that butter we just picked up is also gonna increase that steward just for a little bit. So I'm pretty amped about that. But now we can go after these 9. And I'll be able to attack them as well. So I think I'm just going to send my infantry straight in.
Bowman, attack! Foot, kill them all!
Actually,
Archer, move!
perfect. There we go. And now we're going to do...
Archers, give them hell!
So this is hopefully going to be an easy win. Hopefully. We do have a lot of archers, which isn't necessarily great. However, we have enough infantry, especially if it stays with these leaders. It's really terrible. And a retreat. I'll hop up here. Hop off my horse. Dude, why do I suck? Come here! I think I'm gonna run after him, but we're basically gonna let him go. Alright, well, not much we can do about that. So this renown's good, and the morale's definitely also good. So we're missing the damn horses, alright. But we got another archer, which is awesome. So as we do these archers, that we are losing that front infantry line, so I will end up having to recruit a little bit more, especially if I'm not recuperating my horses, right? I think at least at this point, the biggest focus for me is going to end up being cavalry, because they're just so overpowered when it comes to combat. So I think having honestly 5 cavalry is impressive. Those trained troops are also very big, so I will do that. But another thing we're checking out here is we have 26 renown. We just need the next clan size will be 50 renown. So once we get that renowned up through either tournaments or killing these looters, it'll be good. I do want to see when the next tournament's going to be, because I think it would be fun to participate in another one. Perhaps even win. Rotate and QAS. Alright, hey. Looks like we're going to rotate. I'm trying to bounce towards the southern side, and rotate is right down there, I believe. To the best of my knowledge. It should be. Oh, yeah, up here. Sorry. Poke down there. It's to go upwards. But as we're moving this direction, we will be heading towards where we want to spend the most of our time in this playthrough. We might end up hopping over here first, because I do want to pick some wood up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about after this tournament here. But for smithing, we're going to need hardwood, so I'll be picking that up early. Well, this would be a nice prize to get this here. Honestly, it might just be good to sell it, just for the money. Ow. Nope. Oh, wow. Yeah, we don't have like a shield or nothing, so we're just kind of open to the whims. Okay, not bad. Got him. Let's go. So this Palatine Guard is actually very good. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Thank you. Got him. Oh, Bucerelli are actually very good as well. So those are like horse bowmen, and those Palatine Guards are like archers. So those are both very good troops to have. We're gonna bet again. So hopefully we can keep going on this. Oh, great. Oh no. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Fuck, dude. My archery skill is so bad. Oop. Alright, well. That was not good. But we're gonna head up here to Sionon anyways. I want to pick up the wood first, and then we can head back down to the south. I know I've been saying, oh, let's go south this whole time. But what do? I sit there and I don't go south. Ooh, 18 looters, not bad. Honestly, I might engage these 18 looters, see if I can't get some loot real quick, and then we can head up to Sionon. There we go. Hello. Perfect. So, we honestly don't even have the edge in the simulation. Oh, we do, just barely. But I think holding our ground here might be ideal. Because they will be coming at us.
Horsemen!
So I'll have... oops. There we go. That's what
After me!
So I'm going to have the cavalry follow me over here. We just have one guy. We could upgrade a couple more, but we need horses, and we don't quite have horses yet. But we are running out of those infantry troops. We did pick up another one, though. We're able to recruit more advanced troops because our renown is getting a little higher, which is good. But as these guys are coming here, I'm going to hop this way, get my shield up. See if I can't lure... Oh, yeah. Big old... Perfect. Yo, this guy's definitely getting his XP for sure. Essentially circling in the area with all the bowmen. He's gonna let these looters get struck by the arrows and should end up killing the decent amount. Bring him a little closer here. There we go. So we got one there. But most of my infantrymen have shields, which is nice. In fact, most of the infantrymen have better loot than I do too when it comes to armor. Yeah, the archers are absolutely wrecking them.
Infantry!
Perfect. Oh, look at that. Going to town. Right through the head. Perfect. I'm gonna hop up here. That's the bad thing, is that without the cavalry, it's hard to kill all the looters in one go. So it's kind of important that we do this sort of movement up here. Hop off the horse. They don't stay around. They retreat when they're since they're losing the battle. So. Alright, great. Perfect. Alright, battle's done. Perfect. We beat him pretty handily. I don't see the point. And again, taking him. So we won't. And I will not be upgrading those archers just yet. Because, well, after we pick up the wood, I will upgrade them. So that we... We will be paying a little bit more. Well, their wages aren't terrible. 51 a day. You know what? Actually, we'll wait till the next cycle. The cycle's at the morning. That's when the pay goes out. Actually, towards the night, I think. So we'll wait until then. We're going to head over to these villages here, and we're going to buy some hardwood. It's very cheap there. Alright, now we're going to upgrade all of these to Imperial Archers. Here. And we'll put this here. Perfect. So that costs us a little bit, but overall not terrible. So this is bigger here, right? So that's going to exceed our capacity just a little bit. I want to just go right up to about 550. Perfect. So perfect. Now we have enough to head over here. I'm trying to remember. I think honestly this might be a village I want to hit up, or one of these. We're going to try and... Yeah, okay, we're going to go the back way. Perfect. So some of these have, like, the horses. I want to see if I can't recruit just a cavalry right off the bat, because it saves me the trouble of having to purchase a horse. Because at this point in the game, we have to purchase those. As the game goes on, it gets easier to win horses. Why can't we track those? It must be the group we fought. But it gets easier to get those horses as time goes on, because as you fight people, they have horses in their armies. So that's ideal. But at this point, we actually can't... Oh, that's not good, yeah. Those mountain bandits. My distance. Okay, perfect. This is what I'm talking about. We can recruit these actual... Right from the go. They're a little expensive, but I like it. It saves me a little bit of time. Saves me the training time. So these forest bandits are ranged, right? So they're dangerous, but at least they're running from me. I don't necessarily want to take on the forest bandits at this point in time, because they're a little bit scary. But these looters, I would be so hard pressed if I took on. Okay, now we can track these forest bandits. They move faster than we do in the woods, but I move faster than them out of the woods. And we'll be perfect. Alright. So we're going to attack these. I'm trying not to lose any players. I might just go with the Cavalry Charge here.
Infantry charge! Move charge! Attack!
Okay, perfect. So we're just going to have the cavalry go. I think the cavalry should end up taking care of them before the infantry even gets there. Now that we have 3 of us, which is ideal. There's only 4 of them, and they don't have shields, so this is ideal when it comes to the composition of an army here. Yeah, right there. Yep, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, it's just like this. Very easy for these small groups, right? They give us a lot more XP. He's gone. Perfect. Done. All dead. Oh, they actually leveled up there as well too, which is ideal. But we're not going to take those prisoners. And we will take this though, because you can sell that bow for 100. Ooh, that's big. Alright. And we're almost where we want to be, which is perfect. Actually, we will stop at Amitates. I don't even know. We're going to trade all this. This is going to be big. I'm not going for archery yet, so I don't necessarily care if that gets shoveled out. This is going to be a big payday for us here. Look at that. That's huge. And we're not selling these, and I'll show you why in just a second. So another big part of this is going to be doing this smithing here, right? So we're going to have to refine just a little bit of this, because I don't want to smelt down that. And, okay, refine a little bit more. We're going to smelt down. Perfect. So we're a little tired, so waiting here for a little bit is going to give us the time to recuperate that stamina within the smithy, right? And I'm taking a little quick. Not going so much with the teaching of it, and that's just because not really going to be covering. You'll be seeing the techniques I'm using, but I won't be covering why I'm using them here, right? But this is good now. Now we can forge some weapons. We have very little material. We're going to head over to this two-handed sword section. We get this iron, right? So this takes that and basically, you know, max out the size on everything. I think we don't have anything else. And we're missing charcoal. Crap. I'm gonna go 2. I think I'm gonna forge both of these swords. If I can. I cannot. But I'm gonna go to the trade, and you can see this sword's worth 1,000 gold. Like, just off the bat. Like, we did not pay barely anything. Actually, we didn't pay anything. We paid for the wood. And that's about it. So we're gonna forge 2 of those, and it's gonna give us some very, very good money. Here. Perfect. Okay. And we're gonna forge. Let's go back to the two-handed swords, and this is just kind of be the method of getting a pretty decent amount of money right off the bat. Especially when you kill looters, you get those falchions, right? And you can smelt those down, right? Another 1,000 gold just like that. Perfect. And then I'm gonna go in here, and I should. Oh, these are very expensive here. Wow. What I'm gonna do is that. Just for the trade level. And then I'm gonna take the slowness, because I can head over here like Lycaron and Poros. They sell horses for very cheap. I think Poros. This is back where we started, right? So we've made almost full circle between this episode and last episode. And worst case scenario, we can buy some from Canoris, right? But Poros is connected to this, so that is ideal. So there should be horses for a decently cheap price here, right? And they're very expensive at Amitates. I don't even know if that's how it's pronounced, but let's see. Should be relatively cheap. Yeah, they are cheaper. They're not that cheap though. So we're gonna actually head over here and see what we cannot find at that juncture. No really good troops to recruit. Perfect. They are more expensive here. They're literally a horse town. Okay, we're gonna track down. That's a lot of looters. Let's go for the 10 party. I think they honestly have us beat in the speed category because we're overburdened on cargo. Ah, okay, fine. it's not so much of a big deal to get the best price on these horses, right? You know, I mean, this is not a bad price actually for the Midlands Palfrey, especially since we can pick up a couple of these. I clicked that twice. Pick up a couple of those. We're good on food. Pick up a couple of these and we can upgrade our party once. Oh, I forgot I have one. Oh, never mind. I picked up 2 horses. That's okay. So we're gonna leave, and we should be able to track this guy down big time. Yes. And whatever weapons we get from him, I'm definitely gonna try and smelt those down and see if I can't get a little bit of smithing XP and. Oh, great. No sending the troops here. Oh, why did I click attack? I meant to click send the troops. Oh. That's fine. I'm just gonna do,
Cavalry! Charge! Footmen! Charge! Arrow! Attack!
yeah, we shouldn't have any problem with these looters here. If we lose anyone, I'd be very disappointed. See, it's kind of crazy to think that this party has 2 cavalry, right? And I have 3, and I have a party of 18. It's just like, see, in this game, a lot of lords don't carry horses like in their armies. And it baffles me as to why not. Because, well, I know why. Because the way that the AI works, it tries to be very realistic with its party building. But in reality, the horses do so well against these ground troops. And it's not even just looters. It's like every ground troop in the game, right? It's just, it's unfair. So, as like time goes on, we'll see the different progressions of how terrible enemies do against cavalry, especially when it's like big forces. Generally, be rolling around with like 60, 70 cavalry at the end of the game. Not the end of the game, but mid-game. You know, like if the party's 80 people, the majority of them, as long as you're not sieging a castle, are going to be these cavalry troops, right? Especially since they can trace down these flame people, very easy kills. A lot of times when you fight an enemy, as soon as they start thinking it's good because they're very close. So, generally speaking, you want to keep that. Just we have the cavalry and we just track them down just like that. Very easy. So, perfect. And you know, he's gonna think he's forever my favorite or whatever. I didn't do anything. I didn't do jack squat, right? We got no one to upgrade, and that's okay. We'll take the date fruit. Actually, obviously take all this, but we got a couple weapons we can smelt down. So overall, good time. Moving on. So wasn't bad. Wasn't great. Onira has cavalry as well. Sorry, Nika. Onira is a town over here. But these guys, let's see what they have to sell. Okay, we're good on that. We're recruiting here. These guys, right? Yeah, I'm gonna save that for now. I'm gonna try and yeah, okay. So we're gonna try and take a little bit of time. We have to get up the renown before we can do anything. But plus 2. Doing the barter penalty. But we'll try and get up that renown any way we can. And this is a great way to do it. So we can get that renown up. We can get that level 50 renown. And then we can get that increased party size, and we can really move on from there. So this is big here. This is a nice pole arm. I'd love to get this, especially since I use pole arms on horse right now. In the future, I will use like throwing weapons because pole arms really are not great gauges of what I've found. This is good so far. And from what I've seen, this is going to be a melee tournament. So. Oh, the past ones were too, but I got very unlucky with the archery. Skip around. We're going to bet. So 4v4. And we're going to join and see what we can do. And I got archery again. Oh no, I actually got thrown. Too bad. Ow.
Die, you!
Okay. Looks like we're getting knocked out in this round too. We're getting very unlucky when it comes to tournaments here. We gotta hope that this Equid can do well. I did some damage to him. The other Equid, I should say. My Equid doesn't. Come on. Oh, we're fucked. Damn.
Ah, we shot those bastards!
Not ideal. Alright, well, that is a-okay though. So, overall, not bad. We're gonna send away this, and then we'll probably smelt down these. There. But, I mean, moving on. I'm not gonna be smelting anything at Poros here. But I will be heading over this way. Just trying to see if I can't get into this area a little bit more. This is kind of the place you want to be over here a little bit, right? So up here in this kind of general vicinity is where more lords are and things along that line. So once we do get to clan tier, I think it's actually 2. Clan tier 2 is really the you can't even be a mercenary yet. Clan tier 2 is where you can become a vassal. So I do want to go clan tier 2 first, and I forget. My first playthrough I actually went vassal before I went mercenary. So if that's kind of the goal, I don't really want to do mercenary work if I don't have to, right? I just pushed him out of the way. It's funny. Let's do
Archers! Forward! Infantry, move! Come after me!
So if I get these cavalry over here, kind of, I mean, again, looters really aren't the pinnacle of attacking. And if I can really start shedding off and getting more cavalry and stuff like that. Oh, really? Wow, blocking my really?
Infantry, give them hell! Cavalry, kill them all! Archers, charge!
There we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna have a good time. Come here. Why are you running? Boy, I missed him big time. I like how the blade is like actually got a pretty good sword. That's like one of the things, like the certain swords actually really, really nice. I don't really have the opportunity to upgrade it for a while, so it is hard because they do give you like such good weapons right off the bat. I guess you could forge a nicer weapon too, but I never use the weapons I forged. But yeah, see, just it's so easy to beat these looters. It's just kind of a. I forget how I got renowned so well last playthrough early on the bat. Just by trading, you can get renowned relatively well too. It's level, I think it might be. Yeah, I think it's 125. 125 does give you that ability to get renowned daily from like workshops or caravans, things like that. But just in these early stages, getting these looters, winning tournaments, things along those lines, is kind of the way to go. It's a little easier to win tournaments once you have better armor, though. It's a little bit of a domino effect, because you get better armor from the tournaments, and you win more tournaments. It's the Hillman. I'm sorry, looter. I just looter. It's the funky looking looter, though. Some of the looters look hell funky. That's just one for sure. Hello, buddy. Got him. Perfect. So killing them all is just fine. So I'm not even gonna take the peasant. I will take this guy though. We'll upgrade him, and we'll stay away from those veteran archers for now. Again, just for the wage abilities here. I will go to Spadia. I don't know. You know, I won't take those guys yet. I want to head over to, this is the settlement right here, Medicea. They got 24 looters. Actually, it's kind of I kind of want to take those. I went right past them. Jesus. See if I can't drive these 9 away. Okay. Okay. Well, that's fine. I think even 33 we should be able to take. We have better troops than they do. Let's open out the woods. Perfect. This is honestly a great spot to take them. I don't even know where the hell they are though. Oh wow, yeah, here you go.
Move! Archers, move!
There you go. And
Cavalry, stay close!
I think this will provide the battle results we're looking for. I hope. So we actually, again, 3 cavalry is beautiful.
Soldiers! Forward!
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, those archers. Love hitting these boys. So archers are actually doing rather well at this point in time. I'm just getting pummeled. It's honestly kind of fun.
Infantry attack! Attack! Cavalry, kill them all!
Look at that. Easy. Those archers are just so badass. I mean, I guess the cavalry are nice for simulation, but archers just do so much damage since people got shields on. It's so good. Oh, that's not right. These trees. Oh, did I hit him? Shoulder? That guy hit him in the fucking head and I got 15. Only 47 damage on that guy. I hit him in the head. Interesting. That guy in the head. Missed that guy completely. This guy should be gone. Oh, what a noise. That cut damage is big though. Alright, we're gonna be doing the spear. Oh, I missed it completely. What the fuck, dude? That's it. Wow. That right in the neck, dude. Imagine that, you're just kind of running and then you get just absolutely speared in the fucking neck. Okay, well, we're done. Stop kicking around. That's a big amount of loot right there. That should be at least. Oh, wow. Interesting. I can do some very good upgrades there. The fish and the cheese are going to be big. That's going to help out my steward levels. And those weapons are going to help out a lot when it comes to smelting a little bit. I think these are the guys I just smacked. Yeah, we're going after him. Okay, I will send troops in this case. And I lost 2. Who did I lose? Archers. Yeah, so you lose archers in these simulations. I am trying to thin out the archers just a little bit. So that's kind of why I sent them. I want to pick up more of those cavalry. So, perfect. So that's good. And we actually have a decent amount of food. We have a lot of food varieties. That's giving us +1. And our steward is still at 1. So, but, you know, by giving them more food, it will help that out. So I'm actually going to head here first before I head to get more, before I get more troops. I see, boom, right there. Just got 5 from increased food variety. So that's big. It's something that's very helpful, and it's like, it's not even that hard to do. It's just a very passive way to get that skill. I just sent all my hardwood over there, didn't I? Great. 42. Honestly, I'm just going to buy it all. I think the price of horses here is pretty low too. Yeah, they also don't have what I'm looking for though. That's all right. We'll be out of this hardwood soon. Before you know it, so we'll do that. We're gonna enter the smithy, and we're gonna smelt down some of these. Oh, we can't. One second. I'm gonna wait. We gotta go charcoal first, and then smelt this down. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back with you. Welcome back from that slight break. So I took just a little bit of time and finished up smelting those items, and then smelted and sold a couple swords. And I've just been kind of going around this upper part here looking for recruits, and haven't entirely found any. I had a little bit of a mix-up. I was trying to hop back into the recording, but I ended up messing up a little bit, so we're a little farther ahead than I had planned on being. However, that's alright, because we're just about ready to call it a day. So, you know, we kind of got our dinars up a little bit. I think at the beginning of the episode we had about 600, so we've got about 7,000. That's in big parts of smithing. So, you know, in the next episode we're going to look to get that dinar amount up, and then get our clan level up a little bit as well too. We're right there. So just a couple more attacks and we should be level 1. We're moving a little slow, but things will pick up as we move on. These first two episodes have been kind of long, but I'll try and shorten them up. That should be about half an hour for the next couple ones. But yeah, moving on. I will see you all in the next episode.